Yeah, so this is a demo unit, and we take this all to trade shows. A really big hit at Easter Jeep. It allows us to turn on and turn off all of our switches, our 4-switch system, our 4-switch custom, 6-switch custom with voltmeter. So you can see here, we simulate turning on the ignition, which is great. All your different lights, which is awesome. We have this little Jeep guy made. It's kind of cool. Rear lights, rock lights. We have all of it, including a voltmeter. Sway bar disconnect. This is locked. This is your sway bar. Here's the Rubicon sway bar with our disconnect. We're going to disconnect it, and there we go. So it's now you are disconnected, and the sway bar is inactive, and there it's locked. Works out real well. We have our universal system on here as well, and it's been a big hit.
All right, so back to the sway bar.
Yes.
There's one thing that you had mentioned to me that I thought was kind of fascinating, because I went through all the trouble to install and connect to my air compressor.
Okay.
But you were saying you know people that don't even run an air compressor and take advantage of this TTO air actuated disconnect. Tell me about that.
Okay, so I have 3 customers who came to me and said, you know, I don't want to buy an ARB compressor. I don't want to deal with all of that. So they went and got a paintball can, which was a canister about yay big. And I think they're about $15, and mounted it under the hood. And they've gone 2 years without refilling that air canister.
Wow.
This guy here has 45, 50 pounds in it. This will probably last an entire weekend of us turning on and turning off the sway bar for trade shows. So it's actually quite neat, the fact that you don't need a lot of air. How much air can a little cylinder actually take?
Yeah, because that's really what you're filling up is just this guy right here, right?
Done, right? That's all you're filling up. So it's kind of a neat thing. You don't need a compressor, and a lot of guys just use paintball cans.
That's awesome. All right, so speaking of orders and customers,
Yeah.
show us what
Yeah, I want a big Corey. We won't mention his last name. Corey P from Bixby, Oklahoma, placed an order today based upon your video. I really appreciate it, and he wants a.
shout out, Corey. Thank you, bud. Thanks for using that code.
Let's go pick his order. He ordered a blue unit, then he emailed me, hey, can I make it green? So we're gonna go ahead and pick a S-Tech 6 green, and that is up here. So we'll go ahead and grab a green unit. There it is. Corey's unit.
All right, green S-Tech.
There it is. Green S-Tech. And there it is, and it's going to go in. There's his label. Being shipped out today.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Corey.
All right, so we do have a couple of codes Scott was nice enough to give to my O3D Jeep subscribers. So there's 3 of them, and it's been sort of confusing on which one's for which. So I want to cover that real quick with Scott to make sure that we're clear on this. So there is a TTO Rocks code, and that is for 10% off this guy right here. If you just buy this from Team Tech Off-Road,
$199.
yeah,
for this piece right here.
This piece right here. It's $199, 10% off using TTO Rocks. If you buy the entire sway bar plus that, it's the entire sway bar system, that one we have a different code for, and that one is O3D-sway-ship. And that gives you free shipping on that, because that's a pretty heavy part, right? This is the one I ordered. The one I installed was this. I bought the entire thing from him, completely assembled. So O3D sway ship for this, TTO Rocks just if you're getting this, and then there's one more if you want to get an S-Tech switch system.
Which is what Corey did.
Yeah, and Corey
he used
nailed it. Yeah, right.
O3D-S-Tech
-10. 10% off S-Tech switch
Let's
system.
go do it again. O3D-S-Tech.
Boom.
And that's what he used, and there it is. He took it 10% off.
It works.
And free shipping.
Dude, that's
Thanks.
awesome.
Corey's cool.
Hey, so I'll put these in the description of the video so that you've got them. But just know there's 3 specific codes for 3 different products, and so they're not interchangeable. You can't mix and match them. The S-Tech code is good only on the STechSwitch.com website. The Team Tech Off-Road website is where you get the sway bar disconnect or the complete sway bar system, and those have different codes for different ones, right? So make sure you're paying attention to that.
Hey, give us a call, 720-307-7263, and talk to me, and I'll have a picture of he and I together.
Anything else you got to say?
Something new just came out, announced today. This is a universal kit that mounts in the dash top of a JK or a JL, and that folds down, and that gives you 6 switches, and our S-Tech switch system, $279. Same price as
this one. So if you already have an S-Tech switch system, this
that
is
plug and play
right
right into it. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. And you saw it here first, guys.
It's being released today. We're shipping our first order today.
There you go. It'll take me 2 days to edit this video, so you'll be late. All right, so guys, one other thing before we go, I'm taking advantage of Scott's time as much as I can. When I did my install of the S-Tech switch system, one thing I did point out is the fact I think it's super important to have some sort of an inline fuse or a circuit breaker in that system. And so yeah, I installed actually one just like this. It's a circuit breaker that will trip, and then you can reset it. The good news about that is if it does trip, first of all, figure out why. But second of all, you can go back to business pretty quickly without having to find a new fuse. But I got a phone call from you based on the feedback I gave in the video, and now tell us how that changes things for you.
Well, here's what we sell these for $19.99, and I had a lot of customers who were ordering them. We did include them at one point, and someone said, "Hey, can you take it out of the kit? I already have one." Because a lot of people use these for other reasons.
Right.
So I said, yeah, we'll take it out of the kit. And I'm thinking, well, how much do I take off the price of the kit? So we sell them for $19.99, but based on your comments, I decided to have as an add-on $9.99, so half off. You can add this to your system for $9.99. Those people who need one can have one for $9, or those people who don't need one can opt out and not buy it.
There you go.
I do recommend you have one though.
Yeah, I think it's smart, and so basically you're building a package deal. It says, hey, if you need one of these, get it when you purchase a switch system, and you save 50% on it right then and there.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, Scott, thanks a bunch, man. It was super nice.
Great.
Thanks for letting me drive your Jeep.
It was
and
fun.
Next time I'm in Colorado, dude, I'm gonna.
You want to see something else real quick? Keep that live.
We got time. Come on.
I have a couple of little things you may want to see.
Come on, internet. Oh man.
I happen to be a car collector. This is an original DZ302 Z28. 45,000 original miles. You can go ahead and sit in it.
Oh.
I'll even let you start it if you want.
Okay, we're just gonna drive this back to Maryland.
You smell the race fuel. There you go.
That is awesome.
So I bought this from the original owner in Tennessee, and this is a matching number, all original DZ302. Pretty rare vehicle. You don't see too many in this shape that's untouched. And this is a 79 911 that I bought in Germany in 1980. It has 30,000 miles on it, and it sits out there most of the time. I'm building switches and selling Jeep parts. I don't have time to drive my toys.
Wow.
If we had more time, we would take this out, but sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch the clock.
All right,
I really appreciate it.
All right, you
Thanks,
take
man.
care. Thanks.
All right, guys, so that is my tour with Scott Bove and Team Tech Offroad and S-Tech Switch Systems. So as usual, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.